Welcome to GC Cars, my name is Eric, and today we are going for a night POV test drive in this 2022 Genesis GV60. But before we do that, did you see the cool little orb doing its orb thing? If we turn the car off, it flicks around and then we have this orb. But once we turn it on, it reveals the gear shifter. Really fun, really cool, really orby. Anyhow, before we get started, let's take a quick look at the exterior of this GV60 Performance. All-wheel drive, biggest battery, most powerful motors, 400 and... You want to stop? Thank you. 483 horsepower or something like that. Of course, we have the boost mode and all that. But what we're going to do today, well, pretty simple. In this night POV test drive, we are going to test the headlights, the taillights, the high beams, and the automatic high beams, and see how well they illuminate the road in kind of like wet-ish, wintry conditions like we have them now. And as always, we're also going to do our emergency braking test scenario at 60 kilometers an hour, 37 miles an hour. That is, we're going to stomp on the brakes and see how quickly this GV60 can stop itself, because as always, this is an electric car, always a bit on the heavier side, right? But if you want to hear all my thoughts on this Genesis GV60, make sure to click in the top right hand corner for my full review, where we talk about everything from the interior to the exterior to the range and how it is to drive, and if it's worth the money that Genesis wants for it, because we have had plenty of electric cars on this channel already. It's like the Ioniq 5, the EV6, the brothers essentially of this GV60. We've had the Mach-E, we've had the EQS, and plenty of others to compare this to and see if it's really worth all that money. We don't want to keep on one light just so you have a bit more that you can actually see. And we're gonna go driving, turning on the heated seats and the heated steering wheel. And of course, as always, in modern Genesis products, we have this 3D view with the wheels working, and we actually have a full proper interior. And you can see the little orb. You can probably not see it, but there's a little orb. I love the attention to detail. Anyhow, let's get started. I have the sound on low. And it's the futuristic sound, so the engine sound. And you turn on the automatic high beams by pushing the left stalk forward. That being said, I'm just gonna stay quiet here for a while and only occasionally chime in to comment on what's happening and how well the car is performing. Oh, there's a rattle on the steering wheel, yes. If I do this, it stops. But yeah, that's a little annoying. Although I'm sure if this would be your car, you could bring it to the Genesis dealership. Or they would pick it up, actually, as far as I know. And they would fix that for you on a warranty. So I doubt it's a big issue, just something I noticed. High beams turn on right there. Very quick to turn off. That's good. Never want to blind anyone up ahead, right? And we also have the ergo motion seat. It's not really massage. Well, it's kind of massage. Kind of like a... No, it is massage. Just not as good as like Lincoln or Mercedes has, but still nice to have. Okay, let's quickly compare the headlights to the high beams. So, high beams turn on, perfect. Just wait until it's a little more flat here. Okay, so high beams, headlights, high beams, headlights, high beams, headlights. Turn back to the automatic high beams, and 60 kilometers an hour, 37 miles an hour. Just as soon as we're over the hump, we're going to hit the brakes. And let's go. Oh, Okay. A very violent stop there in the end. Definitely, you feel the weight, but it's also just not the optimal conditions, right? We have a couple degrees above freezing. It is kind of wet. So, all in all, I would say that was still a respectable performance here of the GV60. All right, I wanted to do a mini launch. Wait 1 second. Sport mode. Boost mode. Can't go quick. This is not a full-on launch. Full-on launch is in the review, but just so we have it on POV. Okay. Alright, Jesus Christ. Oh, that always hits ya. Gotta fix the camera position here a little bit. I love it. Let's turn off the lights. Enjoy the ambient lighting that we have. It's not super bright, but it's there. And I'm gonna shut up and let you enjoy this. Have fun. Don't dump your trash out in the wild, please, folks. That's not cool. Not cool at all. Turn on the lights again, and as you saw, once again, the high beam's very, very quick to turn off. Let's see if they turn back on here. Yep, very good. Probably some of the best performing high beams we've had. Only thing I would wish for is for them to fade in whenever they enable themselves again. But that's not really like a feature that needs to be there. Technically it's better if it doesn't fade in because you have full visibility instantly. It just looks nice and cool. It's not a critique, it's just I don't know, it'd be cool, like some other cars have it. Anyhow, that should conclude today's night POV test drive in this 2023, did I say 2022 in the beginning? Oh, it was in 2023, Genesis GV60 Performance all-wheel drive. If you liked it, we have 2 more POV test drives. One's out on the highway where we test the highway driving assist and the semi-autonomous lane keep assist, and one's in the city where we test the different recuperation and driving modes. But of course, for all my thoughts, click on your screen right now for the full review, and if you enjoyed the video, hey, why not consider subscribing? Anyhow, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.